Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, welcome to La Lata.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It's good to be on.
Yeah, this is the mysterious island.
It is.
Yeah, it's very mysterious.
It is because there's all kinds of crazy things that happen on this island. There's a mountain of gold, there's Captain Nemo's submarine, the Nautilus, all things that are small become big, all things that are big become small.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you
The Mysterious Island.
I think it's an advantage to be able to say to people like, yeah, that book is real. And the mythology of this movie is maybe what's in the book is real, and then we're going to explore that idea.
This is amazing.
And during 2, we kind of amped it up even more, and we have a lot more crazy things to do. The whole movie itself was a roller coaster ride. A few nights ago, a radio signal got sent out from these coordinates. It could be the mysterious island that Jules Verne wrote about.
This is the type of movie I want to make. I want to make a movie where you can be scared 1 second, and the next second you can make a joke.
A movie of adventure all the time. What do you feel about that?
It's so much fun. I mean, there really is not a dull moment in this movie. It kept me sitting on the edge of my seat, and I did it.
Yeah. You have a lot of scenes of action.
Yeah.
That was a challenge, I suppose, physically.
It was. I'm all over a physical challenge. I play a lot of sports, so for me, kind of getting to do stunts on a film is almost like getting to do my own sports.
What sport do you like?
Soccer is my biggest sport. I played that in high school. Love soccer. Basketball is kind of my main sport now.
Which team is your favorite?
Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan. Yes.
Yeah. You like sports too?
I watch basketball at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a team?
I love going to like Lakers games. I always love cheering. But I'm the kind of girl, you take me to a sporting event and I will cheer really loud.
Now, who's up for an adventure?
You think about this kind of movie of a lot of adventure and old stuff?
I love it. It's my first movie in 3D. I have fun doing it. Working in Hawaii every day for 3 months, not bad.
Wow.
Yeah,
Baby.
baby. And you get to work with Dwayne Johnson and Michael Caine and Josh Hutcherson and Vanessa Hudgens, not bad, not bad.
It's absolutely ideal for 3D. Stuff whizzing around all over the place.
How was filming this movie in 3D?
It was great. I mean, there were some challenges to it, but I kind of brought all the difficulties onto myself. When I came on the movie, I very much wanted to do a movie that reminded me of films I loved as a kid, like Indiana Jones, Romancing the Stone, adventure films that felt real, and the actors were down in the dirt. So compared to Journey to the Center of the Earth, I wanted to get off the soundstage. I wanted to get into a real location. So we ended up shooting in Hawaii, which was awesome. It's paradise. And not only were you able to kind of give Mysterious Island a character by shooting in this kind of like untamed jungles and untamed locale, you also got to get the actors in the dirt, got to make it real for them, and you got to just do things on a scope and scale that I didn't think the first movie had a chance to do because they were on a soundstage. But you're shooting in Hawaii with helicopters and zip line cameras, and you're shooting mountain ranges. So it was exciting to just be able to take the experience and make it as epic as possible and build the most kind of big adventure I could possibly do.
With a movie like this, we want to make these 3D shots spectacular and still have great character journeys and still have fun.
It's different to working in a traditional movie instead and 3D.
As an actor, it doesn't really change hardly anything. The only difference is they have to kind of set cameras up slightly differently, but other than that, as an actor, you kind of do the exact same thing.
Yeah?
But it's exciting. It looks really cool when you see the finished product. It's very immersive, really kind of pulls you into the whole world.
You have a lot of fun to imagine all kind of creatures.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I mean, in the process of doing it, you really have to use your imagination because, in the case of the lizard chase, we're running from absolutely nothing. So being able to see it all finished up and in 3D and having the lizard come out at you is so rewarding. It's so cool.
I play Kaylani. She takes care of her father and the family business and gets sucked into this crazy adventure. Where are we?
That's where our journey began.
It's different to work in a traditional movie and instead with 3D.
Not really. I mean, because you don't think about it. It's like you doing an interview with me right now. My focus is you, not the camera. You know, the camera will do its job, and we'll do our job here. That's how it works.
You think you're gonna travel halfway around the world and meet up with some lunatic who's messing around on a ham radio?
It's not some lunatic. It's my grandfather.
There's a lot of kind of stories, a lot of kind of books put in a movie together. No?
Well, that's one of the cool things about Jules Verne is that, you know, you can take a lot of his stories and you can combine them and you can make one amazing movie. Then on top of all that, here's the thing. We could talk about Jules Verne. We could talk about the 3D. We could talk about the monsters and all that craziness. At the end of the day, you know what really makes this movie amazing?
What?
Me.
Yeah.
Come on.
I agree with you. How was to work with that kind of stars? I mean, Michael Caine's it's an institution, and Josh and Vanessa are stars with the teenagers. And what about The Rock?
Yeah, I mean, it was a blessing to get that cast. When we were developing the script, it was apparent to me that we might get a really good cast. The potential was there. You know, when you only have 5 different roles, you know that the potential is there to really do something special. You know, Josh came back first, and that was great. Now we had a tie to the first movie. And then when Dwayne signed on, and I went down and I met Dwayne while he was shooting Fast 5, and just saw his passion for the project and how much he really, you know, could bring to the table, I knew we were in for something special.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you
The Mysterious Island.
This is Heaven, I'm checking in.
This is amazing.
And then, you know, Michael Caine was next, and Louis and Vanessa quickly came on. And, you know, working with that cast was probably my favorite part of the experience. Because I'd never really worked with big stars before. I'd never really worked with a cast that had that much dynamics. Like, talk about a different way into the movie. You got, you know, if you're an older audience member, you get to watch Michael Caine basically be Indiana Jones.
Exactly.
You know, if you're a fan of action stuff, you watch Dwayne go and like punch a lizard in the face. You know, and if you're like a teenager, you watch the chemistry that Josh and Vanessa has. It's pretty awesome.
And the comedy with Liz.
Yeah, you know, it was really great with Louis, and I had a rule with Louis. The first time I talked to him, I said, here's what I want to do. You're gonna get direction from me, we're gonna get what I need, but every single setup, it's one for fun, which means at the very end, you get to do one take of whatever you want.
This is amazing!
How with the poop plastic that's growing.
It's good for your skin.
Okay.
That's why you think I look so good. See, that's my beauty secret.
Oh.
That's right. That's right. That's my beauty secret. Bird poop and egg yolk.
Wow. That's a good price for all.
Bird poop is for the daytime and egg yolk is for the nighttime.
We just need to move carefully. Lizards have an incredible sense of smell.
How was it to work with Luis and The Rock?
It was amazing. I mean, everybody's so much fun and so surprisingly silly and cracking jokes left and right that, I mean, it was hard to keep a straight face.
We need someone to take us to an island located here.
That's the deadliest part of the ocean. There is no island there.
Ooh, baby, easy peasy. Let's go. Oh! That's my security system.
I'd rather take the Titanic.
Michael Caine's a legend. Working with him is working with someone who's been in a million movies, who's so talented that when you're watching him act, you kind of get distracted and you forget that you're supposed to be acting as well, because you'll start listening to him and just get mesmerized by his amazing voice.
Yeah, and you learn the accent, the English accent.
No, it's so hard. And like Michael Caine too is like an epic English accent. It's not just like hello.
It's hard to imitate, honestly. It's so epic and like beautiful that we're just kind of like, we'll leave that on.
I want you imitate the accent, please. You can do it, like Michael Caine's.
No, I mean. I do accents all the time.
Can you do the Michael Caine accent?
No.
Exactly.
I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
I mean, just hear me,
We're
man.
American. We can.
Yeah, we're not British.
Well, don't just stand there.
Grandpa.
Who's up for an adventure?
The character, it seems like it's in love with Hank. And you make a scene kiss. That was difficult. Did you prepare psychologically for that kind of scenes?
You know, I loved him so much because I cared about him. And I was in a situation that I was not happy with that environment. I needed protection. So in order to get the protection, I had to show the love. And he loved me back just as much.
Oh, what a love. This is a love movie.
Excuse me, today is your lucky day. I play this helicopter guy that takes people out on tours.
Everybody wants to be a movie star or a star of the WWE.
Yeah.
Maybe you can teach us something for be like you, like the I thing that you do.
Yes, yes, yes.
Please show me the
I will, but slow down.
Yeah,
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
You sure you're ready?
Yeah, I'm
okay.
ready. Wow. Can't
I
believe
mean,
it.
really, it's electric.
Pick, pack, and flop.
Oh, that's a lot you're asking for. You want the eyebrow and the peck pop.
I was practicing a little.
You got a little. It's like
very
peck
tiny, but
pip. Not peck pop. You got a
Exactly.
little peck pip.
What about you?
Are you ready?
Yeah, please. Bring it on.
Left, right, or right, left, right. Double
No,
at the same time.
And I was very surprised because I saw you sing and play a guitar. And I
yes.
don't know that you have that kind of skill.
Wow.
So we brought you here
Let me
this
see
for
what you
sing
have.
with you.
Wow. All right, let's see. It's so not in tune.
No, but it's quite different. It's artistic.
Oh, okay. Let's see. It's so not in tune, but I'm going to sing it anyway.
Yeah.
It's kind of like jazz.
Okay.
You just got to go with it. I see trees of green. Red. Okay, it's much better. I see trees of green and red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and for you.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful rock.
What a wonderful rock. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thank you.
It's for my friends.
Yeah, well, you need to tune it correctly.
Okay.
You're too musically gifted not to have that tune.
Exactly.
So you sing too.
Yeah, a little. I love to sing.
People are going to be taken on a fun, fantasy-filled adventure through this crazy place where we find the Nautilus. And you just got to go with it and go for the ride.
Now you are the father-in-law of the world because Vanessa Hudgens is your daughter.
Yes.
It's very attractive. What do you think about her talent? And
Well, I think more than anything, I was really the good-looking one. Cause I didn't need all the makeup to make me. Did I say that? I didn't need all the makeup to make me beautiful.
No.
You know, but no, it was a pleasure working with her. I sincerely cared about her and her character, and that's what a father should do.
Talks about the relationship between the father and the daughter, the father and the stepfather and the son. What do you think about that kind of situation for kids in the world?
I think it's cool. I think it's important for a movie like this that's so fun to kind of touch on those sort of issues. I think that for me growing up, I had a very close relationship with my whole family. I still do. So for people out there who maybe don't have that kind of closeness with their family, it's interesting to see a movie that can kind of take them on a journey that maybe they're going through in their life at the same kind of time. So maybe there's somebody out there who's a young guy who has a stepfather who's trying really hard and maybe he needs to give him a second chance, and this movie's about that, I think.
When you have a movie like this that's big, it's epic, it's adventure, it's fun, it's all those amazing 3D, the amazing 3D special effects. When you have all those things, it really is important. It was important to me, and it was important to the filmmakers, is that in the first 15 minutes of the movie, we want to establish how important it is for me, the father figure, to let my son know I love you, I care about you, and I will do anything to protect my family. So I think once you establish that, then audiences are ready to go on a journey.
This is a movie where this group who all come from kind of like a little bit of splintered or broken backgrounds find common ground by trusting the people around them and then growing a relationship into a new place. Because let's face it, if they don't work together in this movie, they may not survive. I mean, we put it into a life and death situation because it's a big adventure movie, but it really showcases the importance of family and how you kind of have to trust the people and grow with the people around you that make your family and support you.
For me, like, I'm very close to my family. I adore my father. I love him more and more every day, but I think especially with Kalani, having a father like Luis Guzman can be quite embarrassing, and you go through a phase in life where parents are the most embarrassing people on the face of the earth and you want nothing to do with them, but at the same time it's like if you step back you realize that you would be nowhere without your parents, and you love them and they love you just as much, if not more.
It's tough to not have that in your life, you know, and it's not an easy life for some people. And I'm fortunate that, you know, I have that in my life and she had that in her life, so it worked out well.
Okay. You don't have parents or one of...
If I have parents?
Yeah.
I have 4 parents.
Okay. Why?
You ever hear stepmother, stepfather?
Okay.
That's 4 parents.
Exactly. That's good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I saw you in a picture that you look like emo or something.
Like a boy.
Yeah,
you can
like
say
a boy. What movie is coming for you?
That's a project called Gimme Shelter. It's actually based on a true story, and it's a really heavy project. It's about a girl who's pregnant and homeless and looking for her birth father and just kind of struggling for her life to get by and for her child. So life's beating her down with a hammer, and she keeps on going strong. So it's really nice to give this kind of person a voice, because there are young females who have been through that.
So much different between other characters that you...
Yeah, this is definitely the first time I feel like I looked into a mirror and didn't know who I was. So it was really interesting to push myself into the unknown.
The experience of Vanessa was in High School Musical. Everybody loves you. Everybody, all the gentlemen and boys are falling in love with you.
That's sweet.
Yeah, but the boy here comes with the Hunger Games, and I think that it will be the same for you.
I just keep wishing that I could think of a way to show them that they don't own me. If I'm gonna die, I want to still be me.
I just can't afford to think like that.
Are you prepared for that kind of impact in the girls? And
it's going to be exciting. I'm not really prepared for it. I don't think there's any way anyone can prepare for that exactly. But you know, if the movie comes out and is as successful as I hope it is, then that'll come with it. And I'm proud of my work, and that's all part of the job.
We were set up right from the start. We're all that's left. World ain't saving itself.
Coming the G.I. Joe thing, Bruce Willis and Dwayne Johnson in the same movie with biggest roles.
I can't wait.
We're anxious. What about you?
I can't wait. I'm so excited about it. Look, I was excited to make the movie with Bruce. We made a hell of a movie. I mean, it's a hell of a movie. It's rooted, grounded, badass, tough, and Bruce. You know, Bruce and I've known Bruce for a long time, and I am a fan of. I'm a fan of movies, and I'm a fan of action movies. I'm a fan of action heroes. And Bruce has been one of my action heroes for a very, very long time. So he and I together, kicking ass, yeah, there is one man.
Welcome to Mexico.
Thank you.
Do you have eat something like tacos or something like that?
I haven't yet. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. That's my first meal.
Exactly.
That's why I came in last night at midnight and I ordered tacos. I didn't even think about that.
Exactly.
We're actually
Tacos al pastor. You have to pay. Al pastor.
El Pastor.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the best. Just the traditional.
All right, I heard it here from him. That's what I'm gonna do later.
Thank you for being La Lata. Thank you for coming to Mexico.
No, thanks for having us.
This is your country. Did you eat something? Tacos, like tacos or something?
Not yet. You had tacos at lunch.
I had tacos at lunch. I'm like, give me tacos, guacamole, salsa, and margaritas, and I'm happy.
You have to ask tacos al pastor.
Tacos al pastor.
Exactly.
Tacos al pastor.
I need tacos al pastor. Thank you very much, guys. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Vanessa.
you. Thank you.
This is your country. This is your show. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate you saying that. I mean that.
Thank you. Thank you, Luis Guzman.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
You won.
Rock. Thank you, Dwayne Johnson.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for being La Lata. Welcome to Mexico.
Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. La lata. How do we say that?
La Lata.
La lata.
Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you.
Cool, man. Thank you.
Ta 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 ta